Hey guys, welcome back! Today we're going through the last realm, Eden! Now to get into Eden, you need at least 20 wings. This door has 5 pedestals to light in order to open it. Thankfully, you can do it all alone. Now, the door is usually buggy and takes a lot longer to get open than it should. Once we get here, there's 3 different ways you can go. The first is where those guys went, which is the dangerous route. Next is the way I'm going to go. And finally, there's the third way, which is to fly. And I will make a more detailed video on that later. For now, let's just go this way. For reference, you can see the person I lit back there. They went the first way, so you can see how much safer and faster the second way is. This spot can be a bit tricky and a little glitchy, apparently. Honestly, I've never seen that happen before. No worries though, there's just a reset table down there, so they just ended up on a new server back by the door. Also, in case it wasn't obvious, the wind is grabby, so careful with jumping and never attempt to fly up the stairs. The fly trick is very particular on where it works. Now there's a total of 10 wings to be found in Eden, 1 here at the bottom, the rest at the top. There's 2 cutscenes around this door. 1 here. And 2. That's where we're headed. These guys look like they changed their minds, but they are actually taking a shortcut. If you keep an eye on the honks later, you will see. Watch out for the red rocks in the ground. They can drain your wings. This is the traditional long and dangerous way. When coming with groups, 2 is best for hiding, so you might want to split up for safety. Cutscene. I'm going to run this slow to show some of the possible hiding spots. You can move through this faster. At this spot, if you have a group with you, it is possible to fly up the backside. Just be careful. You can hide in there. There's the honks. So you can see how much further and faster the shortcut is. This particular spot can be weird. Sometimes it's fine and other times you get seen. But this time was even weirder. I got seen, went to do the shop trick to save myself, but before opening shop, I stopped being seen. Not quite sure what happened there, but I'll take it. Depending on your timing here, you can do as I did and keep going, but you can be seen at the hole, so make sure this krill goes by first. Watch out for rocks. Eden is all about timing. Are they okay? Wait, what? Why are they all the way over there? It seems like the shortcut group may have had some technical difficulties. I think that's them. Wait, jumping glitch? I'm confused. I think one or two of them may have used warp, but the way that it happened was so strange. Also, hiding right here, that krill can see me sometimes. The only reason it didn't was because of that person there, so just be cautious. And also, this spot just sucks. I'm having so much trouble. There we go. Alright, now the rest of the wings will be in this tunnel. This spot is what's referred to as PNR, or point of no return. What that means is once you tap the check mark and go into the next area, the rest of the game is locked. So if you were to go home, all of the portals would be empty and you can't go anywhere like this. In fact, the only way to get back to Eden is to use the return shrine. However, if you accidentally come in without meaning to, there is a chibi glitch that you can use. Again, I'll make a video on that as well, but basically once you enter, you must finish. So pretty much the whole point is to give your wings to as many statues as you can. There's a total of 63 statues, and here I've provided bits and pieces of a map that someone made. I'm also putting these arrows to show where I'm at on the map, because once you get in here, the orientation seems a little bit weird when you're reading the map. Just like on the way up, navigating the falling rocks is all about timing. Also, be careful with the rocks. The splash damage is just as painful as a regular hit would be. The next note is that lighting these fire statues is a great idea, because if you do get hit, sometimes you get hit hard enough that you lose your candlelight, and you'll have to go back to those statues to get them again, or you'll lose your wings faster. The numbers on the map don't really prove anything other than that that's how many statues there are. That's not necessarily an order of which you need to go in or anything. Go in your own order, as I do. I don't necessarily go in the same order either, which is the same thing my counters are doing. It's just counting how many I've done, not the order in which you need to do them. Another important thing is that some of the hiding spots aren't as safe as they seem. For instance, in this particular spot, if you were to stand by the fire tower, then you would get hit by the rock. Something you may have noticed me do is doing small jumps when moving from one location to the next. This can be a useful tool to help you get from one place to the next faster, since walking in the water slows you down, but just be sure to use it with caution as the wind blows in the direction of the rocks. Jumping too much or accidentally flying could be a catastrophic mistake. For instance, my first time through, I went too far out of bounds, found some kind of pocket that I got stuck in, and when I managed to get out, this first part of the map had glitched and I had continuous rockfall with no gaps. This is me trying to decide if I got that statue or not, and this is me deciding I might probably have. This run between 24 and 25 has two ways to go about it. One, you can run for 25, then head to the next ones. Or two, you can do it the way that I did. I personally have found this way to have more success without getting hit. The fire statue labeled S on this map is where you need to lose the timing mentality. After this point, the rock continuously falls non-stop. So basically, just plow through it. Jumping at all puts you at a greater risk of getting knocked over, which wastes time while your wings drain away. Best practice to avoid knockdowns as much as possible is to zigzag back and forth like I'm doing, from statue to statue rather than heading straight for each one. Moving sideways against the wind like this keeps the rocks from hitting you direct on. The map that I'm using is an old one, though it's still current, the information on it isn't as accurate as it used to be. Once you run out of wings, your vision starts to dim. You can control a slow walk for a short time as well as move your screen. So basically, I just took that time to kind of show some of the statue locations that I didn't get to. Now I've got this sped up for the purpose of this video, so when you go through on your own, feel free to take your time and look around. They've added some cool little elements to this. Boop, the big guy. When flying around here, if you go near the spirits and blue orbs, they will do a call, then give you a little wax. You really don't get much, even if you can manage to get every single one, so you kind of have to decide if it's worth the extra time. You can use these lines of children to give you a boost and heal your wing power so you can fly faster. And every once in a while you'll come across a single little child, and when they do their honks they also give you wax. Okay, so how the candle to statue ratio works. Each statue counts as 0.25 or 1/4 of an ascended candle, which means that if you can get all 63 statues in a run, you will get at max 15.75 ascended candles. In this run, I got 49 statues, so I should get 12.25 or 12 1/4 ascended candles. And there it is. Notice how the candle is only filled 1/4 of the way. Ascended candle, the most treasured currency in sky, awarded for shepherding wing light through the storm. Ascend your friendship. Offer an ascended candle to a spirit to unlock ascended friendship and access new abilities and rewards. Ascended spirits will strengthen your wing power in the next life. Here's where it becomes important to have saved your candles till now. What you want to do at this point is buy all of the 1 candle red nodes. As it said, each one you unlock gives you more wing power in the next life. For example, when you first started, you had 0 wings. But now when you start, you will have as many as you can buy. For me, because I have 12 candles, I will be able to start again with 12 wings, plus the extra one given at rebirth, so a total of 13. Traveling spirits also offer wing buffs, but be careful when buying these. Not all of them cost the same. Some cost up to 4 ascended candles for 1 buff, so try to only unlock the cheaper cost ones first. This will be the fastest way to increase wing power. You may be tempted to run Eden every day to get more ascended candles. However, sadly this is not possible. Though it is true, you can run Eden as many times as you want. You will only be able to save statues and receive the ascended candles once weekly. This weekly reset happens at a specific time and day and is not dependent on the day and time you go. Eden resets on Sunday at 0000 PDT. What that means is exactly at midnight, California time, when Saturday turns into Sunday, Eden resets and you can earn the candles again. The wing buffs are permanent, so once you buy them, you have them forever. Alright, that's done. Now we're just going to run over here, watch a cutscene, and then there's this little hidden ramp that goes all the way up. And then this is a great location for some really cool pictures. You can sit down, there's a bench, and chat with people you've never seen before. Now right down there you'll notice the little shiny people. Those are your wing buffs that you've collected from spirits. Now we're going to jump down here. And right over here is another little hidden area. If you can manage to successfully meditate right here, as in the stars fill up all the way, it will give you a free heart. There's my 12 wing buffs. Now right here, the closer you get to the door, the slower you start walking. I have found that flying is the faster way to get through it, because once you get to that door, you are going ridiculously slow, unbelievably so. I'm just going to speed through the credits here so that you can see them if you want to, but you can, as you can see, also skip them. Alright, and here you can see my 13th wing power. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Bye!